What's up, man?
What's going on?
All's well, bro. I'm happy to be here again.
Good to have you,
This
bro.
is really where I started my whole rude journey, because I decided when I came here, I left here, I decided I'm just gonna say fuck everybody and just go crazy.
What made you say
That was a whole year ago too.
It was just the vibe of
Good a year ago, right now.
Hey, this bitch look different too, don't it?
Yeah, it was just
it
the
ain't look
vibe
like
of
it
the
ain't look like this in here.
No, y'all changed it around. It's the money.
Yeah.
Flowing. It's the money flowing.
We've been on the grind, man.
flowing.
We've been on the
It
grind,
was
man.
just the vibe of what was going on here. You know what I'm saying? The conversation as it was unfolding, I was like, man, shit, man, fuck all this shit. I'm just to go ape shit. I was already going ape shit, but I just decided just to be directly rude about everything without giving a fuck about nothing.
Did it pay off?
Yeah, kind of.
So when you said that, was you freestyling shit, or did you kind of have it like, all right, I know what I'm gonna do? Did you have an idea, or did you just freestyle it?
I mean, everything. So I don't script anything. What I say is what I say. How the interview goes is based on the interviewers. That's how it's gonna go. Because I'm an open book. I'm willing to talk about anything. So how it goes, how deep it goes, how direct I am. I vibe off of the person who's interviewing me.
Okay.
Or the persons who's interviewing me. It's whatever. Ain't none of this shit is script. This shit just is what it is. If you ask me, if you know me, you already know. If you ask me a certain question, you know I'm gonna come a certain way. You know what it is. You hear me? So I'll back off if I sense that the interviewers don't really want to get into a certain subject. I'll back off. Or generally speaking, I just let the interviewer guide me.
Yeah.
And whatever you let me know what you're willing to talk about and how far you're willing to go. I just vibe off. You got to be able to read the room.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people don't want to go triple X. Some people just want to go PG with it. Some people have friends and associations that I might not be congruent with. That they might want to touch on it, but they don't want me to go ape shit because that might be their man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But they got to ask me about it, because to not ask me about it is kind of is to be neglectful of your
what's going
responsibility
on.
to the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you seen yourself being where you at now from last year to now?
I seen this over a decade ago. It's just the space wasn't available a decade ago. So I knew that. I knew that I was going to be here eventually, and in my mind, I was a tad bit frustrated starting a couple of years ago, because I knew the impact that my voice was having, and I knew what I knew where I should have been. I knew where I should have been, but I couldn't understand why certain forces, where certain things wasn't coming, why the planets wasn't aligning for me. But I now know that I'm in the rooms that I'm not where I should have. Where I am now, I should have been there 2-3 years ago. But there were people in this city
that was blocking you,
who was blocking me and was calling people when they saw me moving around in the YouTube space. They were calling people who knew people, trying to prevent me,
like blackballing you.
Yeah, it's blackballing,
blackballing,
gatekeeping.
You went through what 50 went through with Herb now.
Yeah, and that's why when I kicked it with Murder and 50 and all them boys, like you were mad, because me, 50, and Murder, we all cancers.
And me, I'm a cancer too.
Yeah, so they're like, I talked to all of them like, man, you next. Everybody's been saying.
But why you feel like they was blackballing you though?
Because that's what Detroit does. Detroit is a barrel of crab in the bucket ass niggas. Nobody wants to see a motherfucker win. And especially when it comes to somebody who they can't control. They can't control me. You know what I'm saying? And so what's happening now is, to answer your question specifically and directly, is that the rappers are trying to take over podcasting. The rappers are trying to take over and control and influence how podcasting goes, just like they did with rap. They trying to put a web around this shit, and they trying to insert themselves into podcasting so as they can control it. They trying to buy the blogs, like literally offering motherfuckers $5,000-$10,000 for their blog pages. They're trying to buy the interview platforms, like literally trying to give you $10,000-$15,000, and then I run your shit. I'm the one who dictates who you interview, and I'm the one who dictates by script what you ask a motherfucker, so as they can control media, right? So that's what's happening here. So these niggas, the rappers, I call them the pod rappers. The pod rappers are getting into podcasting for the sole purpose of trying to control and influence this medium. Just like they control rap, They trying to control the podcast because they know they can use their celebrity status and niggas gonna gravitate towards them because they already have a fan base because they rappers. That's why I call them pod rappers. Most of the pod rappers are the rappers who are on the south side of their careers. Their careers going down because if you lit, you ain't got time for no podcast. You ain't got time for no streaming, none of that shit if you already lit because you're getting paid off just